Hello viewers and welcome to a bit more F1 2013 Classic action. I'm having lots of fun on this on the rig at the moment, it has to be said. F1 does just give you that feeling of being there and rediscovering all of these tracks and the game again. It's been a while since I've played F1. Obviously I didn't play it much during F1 2012 and F1 2013 I played it before it was released, but once it was released we moved straight on to many other titles that are out there. It was mentioned by one comment on the forum that there's too many Codemasters videos, and I had a look and we've made 4 in the last 75 videos for Codemasters, so I think it's about time we get back to F1, and with the F1 season starting when it is a better time as well. I'm not doing my F1 blogs now as I'm racing around as Mansell here around Canada. Always a great feeling. It's a track that's not changed much, and so it's nice to play these old cars on these courses and just get that feeling that I remember so many years ago, because at the time it kind of takes me back to what video games were at that time, and let's just say video games didn't look this good back in 1991 or 92 as it was with this car, so we certainly had a long way to go. I did have Ayrton Senna's Monaco Grand Prix 2 on the Mega Drive, didn't quite look like this. So it's nice to have that feeling. So the sparks coming off the car in front as well, nice little details. You see a lot more spot effects on the PC version. In fact, the graphics on the PC, I was slightly thrown offline by that then. I didn't quite know what the AI was doing, whether he was going to brake or not. And you can see there's a Ferrari just behind me there. I wasn't aware of that at the time. Never mind, managed to keep track position. And that Ferrari fell back as I come up on Damon Hill. So a quick few words on the race yesterday. I enjoyed it. Obviously Lewis had a few problems and he was out, otherwise he would have been battling for first and second, no doubt. The same battle will commence in Malaysia in a couple of weeks' time. I'm in the Castrol League as well, the Autosport Castrol League, so I correctly predicted 4 of the top 10 finishers in the right place, which is nice. I was expecting Massa to feature a little bit higher, but obviously he got taken out in turn 1. And of course Lewis, that was unexpected given the reliability of the Mercedes, which has been pretty much bulletproof through testing. So always lots of little gremlins that can creep in there. A great shame for Daniel Ricciardo, you know, though it's just one of those things. I mean, Red Bull were warned, they haven't heeded the warning from the FIA, and they've decided to do their own thing, which ultimately meant that Red Bull were the ones who ruined their own chances. I think it would have meant that possibly Daniel wouldn't have made the podium if he'd had to slow down in some way in terms of the fuel consumption and usage, but you know, he would still have probably come in perhaps 4th, 5th with a healthy a few points for the next race. But never mind, that's the way it works in Formula 1, and we look forward to the next race in a couple of weeks' time. I've taken the lead now, but this is just fun. This was actually my first go again. I don't do any practices now, I just jump on it. You know, I know roughly where the corners are. It's very easy to pick up and play. Unlike say iRacing, in which case you'll be seeing me doing 30 laps just to learn a circuit, just to get to a reasonable pace, not a winning pace, but certainly a solid, reasonable pace. My iRacing's normally due up today, but I've not had the time to get a video together today, so it'll be later in the week or perhaps next week when my iRacing career is going to restart, hopefully in the Star Mazda. I'm going to go back into iRacing in a Formula car, because, well, I call it a Formula car, you know, open wheel car shall I say, because that's what I enjoy. So if you're going to be spending hours doing laps and long races, you want to do it in a car that you actually enjoy driving, and it's certainly the style and the feel I like to drive. Don't know what it is, central positioning, car handling and feel, who knows. But that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed a very brief look at F1 2013 Classic. More to come, and there'll be more from me very soon.